So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand? When a Jedi acts, it is with skill, true. But the Jedi teach you that your passions are counterproductive. That strength is only found in peace. Did you not feel a moment of excitement in the tomb? Did your passions not flow and make you feel stronger and more alive? What purpose would be served by restricting yourself from such? I would say only the purpose of the Jedi. Through this, they would control you and restrict your potential. True, but most would say they fight only when they must, or not at all. We are the ones who know that struggle is what makes us superior. Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Euthura here, my own apprentice.
What? So this is what you had planned all along? You wish me killed?
Indeed. You have become too ambitious, Euthura. It is time for you to die, and someone more talented to take your place.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Oh, is this true, young one? You wish to join Euthura in her foolish scheme?
Do you hear that, my master? That is the sound of a new leader rising to replace you.
So the time has come, has it? You both wish to stand against a Sith master and perish, do you? Then so be it!
Finished, and a new order is brought to the Academy. Excellent. Unfortunately for you, I don't intend to share power. It's time for you to die. Then you should have no trouble defending yourself, for what it's worth. Stop. I yield. You are too strong for me. Gather your hatred and strike me down if that is your will. Then it ends here.
You there! How is it that you're leaving Naga Sadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar? What? You? But you aren't even a Sith yet. Surely you jest. You lie.
But what if Master Uthar is really dead? How can we hope to stand up against someone who could kill him?
Don't be a sniveling coward. I will prove this one a spy. And if Uthar is dead, I shall become the new master.
What?
That is what a Jedi can do. Your wish?
What? What? Yes? Sure. Yes?
Your wish?
No problem. Got it.
Yes?
Master?
Yes? No problem. Didn't work.
Yes?
Master? Sure. What?
Greetings. If you haven't heard, there's some trouble over at the Academy. A power struggle, most likely. But news is sketchy, so anything Zerker can do for you? You certainly can.
What?
Yeah, what do you want? You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover, but that was a mistake. The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed. We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know? Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a stamina-boosting stimulant to help you get tougher. There anything else you need? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Statement. HK-47...
just chicken na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita tagwa. Kanki dora to kun wata mel ita bola. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Tolpa tabong walia gando de nada chocho. Kachicho ita audo. Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mule. Tone rana no prata donkas. Tonga boomsha no. Wanga shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volve mol. Jashak bokra onwa cheskat nechu. Achuba che. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Wala kumbes. Cheng. Ita na danya yeta. Wata yamaka wama bokak ne. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tonga bong shanong yang. Tong patoga smakta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Wala kum. Yinkin kunoba. Molerachi. Kipuna. Bonanai kachu. King ba mulirat. Manama tota. Akuchi gratong bola. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Tolpata. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volve molche kumana. Tonga boomsha no. Wanga kun biske. Bamule. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Wala kumbes. Wata wama molere. Ken kunjo peshwag. No. Tonga boomsha no. Wanga kun biske. Bamulera. Kachicho ita hotonga. Yinkin kuyami just chetka na patoga ya pulke kokola. Jashak bokra onwa cheskat nechu. Kama tompa kulpa ye mo. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tonga bong shanong yang. Tompa toga smak telia. Konticha nai. Molira aswakto erong. Achuta. Manga. Tonga boomsha no. Wanga kun biske. Achuta. Manga kun. Konticha nai. Molira aswakto erong onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok haku jijia. Wata yumaka wama hohanek. Kipuna. Kava. Achuta. Manga ku. Kuyami just chetka na patoga ya pulke ko. Achuta. Manga ku. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volve molche kumana. Kin kun shaki. Neken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes. Chimpala mule tonera la pruta. Donke serche doma doma. Mocha shak pang pang. Yin achuta. Manga. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama achuta. Manga. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Wala kumbes. Cheng pala muli ton king ba no konkek. Tukning tacho kun. Ne molera best. Kachicho ita hotonga. Yi achuta. Manama tota. Akuji gratong bola. Jeshwa konatong. Tuniporo. Rana prata don kesercha. Wata wama molere. Ken kunjo peshwa. Jashak bokra onwa cheskat nekchu. Tonga boomsha no. Kachicho ita hotonga. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Wala kumbes. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Tolpatabo. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volve molche kum. Ita na danya yeta. Wata yamaka wama bokak ne. Ashwakto. ita natanya yitya. Kote chanai. Watawama molere. Ken kunjo peshwa.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? There is little to tell. Dak and I were both Padawans. We joined the Order at the same time. He was a kind man, but frustrated. He felt the Jedi were too controlling, too limiting, more so than I did. When he decided to leave the Order, he asked me to come with him. He said he loved me. No, I didn't. I enjoyed his company as a friend, but nothing further. I had no idea he felt as he did. He was angry at my refusal. I assumed that he would get over the hurt in time. I suppose such feelings can fester and darken, and they never go away. He reminds me of what I was when you found me in the grove. I feel sorry for him, but he has chosen his path, hasn't he? If I thought he would accept an offer of help, I would give it. Let us just move on, please.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I? Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology? Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
How can I help? Can I...
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend. Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
I'm here.
Yes?
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak neck. Bugra shak kun.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon.
My mother's condition?
Tin un pardo punta krita. Ak ti kondo ona chaba chisa wanki.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Genjopa chawi ti jok twiz yun kun. Watu yama kama won.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chika don mulaka. What are you?
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she is really sick, well, we shall see.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja murira. Kuyabi jus kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi habu.
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerga Corporation payroll. Can you spare me a few moments? I have something I want to get off my chest. I want to tell you about one of our workers. His name was Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerga Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerga Corporation of liability in these circumstances. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerga Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerga Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very...
Rundi hautonga tonki. Jibedua nani bobo. Rundi hautonga tonki. Innobat. Jibedua nani bobo. Rundi hautonga tong kimbanang lagoda na rinkies matoma.
Ben? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother, but don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? I'm sure Bastila feels the same way you do. She would prefer to be left out of it, at least until I'm as dead as her father is.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a Krayt dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
What remains would there be? Krayt dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
I said, yeah, I can do it. I thought I had muted that.
Hmm? Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Thank you. So, I'm going to find him. I'm going to find both the father and the brother. But again, it doesn't say where. So we'll just have to find out. Let's use you and use some speed. Pretty sure I checked everything, but maybe they added something for the quest, so might as well check them again. Already over? We'll wait because when you transition scenes, for some reason it takes your speed force or your force speed away. Speed force is something else. Flash thing. Alright. Some people territory, the cave. I have no idea where the hell we're going, so we have to explore. Let's check the cave first, since it had a dragon. Those guys, speeders, are still here. No one came to pick them up again. Was your father at Willick? No. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was it, right? Didn't get any update for some reason, but pretty sure that was it. Can I see what it is? Probably not. I think that's it. So we can't see what it is, it's just the diary of the father. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I see some people over there. Let's prepare. Be prepared and all that jazz.
What can I do?
Yes?
Let's go. Darth Brandon.
At last, my search is
The
over.
worst name ever.
I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure. You may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you, but you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
Sure. It was that guy, yeah.
Words mean nothing to me.
Cool.
Unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Actually, don't use any of your powers. Keep them for heals. And you just snipe them.
What can I do?
I can feel it.
Really? What happened to my immunity? I'm not sure.
Yes?
10? Really? There we go, that's better.
Yes?
Just die already!
Ouch.
Take that!
Alright, my turn. Can you stop? Thank you. Only those. Yeah, you do that and keep heals.
Yes, you cannot win.
Everybody's resisting my powers. And I have a ton of charisma too, so... Oh well.
What can I do?
Drop the heals faster.
I'm here. What can I do?
And then use that.
Sure.
I knew you would actually be using that. Never use the special abilities, I'm not sure why.
Yes?
Take that!
I'm here.
Good. Good.
Yes?
Wow. 87 hit points. What a drain.
Yes?
Better than I thought this guy.
You.
Yes?
The Force fights with me.
Jesus. Oh, you're out of shields. Okay, heal. And then try one of the stimulants, which I should also do. Oh, she died. Okay. God damn.
Sure.
One more healing. Hopefully he's out of... God damn. How many force powers do you have? Force points.
I'm here.
Force points forever, this guy. I'll run out of healings.
Yes.
Cutting it close. Game, I feel you are cheating. Come on. There we go. Jeez. Wow, that guy was, again, much better than I thought he would be. Kinda wear the armor. Defense bonus 5. 2 more. Gets a lot of damage resistance. Let me see, can I use my abilities? I don't have points, we need to wait. Alright, you use one of these.
Huh?
Kill yourself.
Yes?
Okay, save it. Damn, hard fight. Yes, okay. It's fine. Restricted by armor. How is that guy how was that guy using all the abilities and I am restricted by armor? I don't understand. Do I need to have armor proficiency everything? It is annoying. I'm not sure why. Okay. Again. I'm not sure why that happens. Unless it treats the player and the NPCs differently. Which a lot of games do that. Which is a crappy thing to do. I hate it when they have different rules for your player and different rules for the NPCs. Again. Cheating. Can Bastila use it? What? But just like can't even doesn't have the light armor. Okay.
What?
I don't know. Annoying. I hear some people, but I don't see anyone strange. Bastila, what are you doing? Bastila, we're over here. Bastila, what the fuck is he doing? This way. Wow. Okay, I guess you can pick that up.
Sure.
Alright, where should we go? We have explored everything here. I guess we can go to the Enclave again, but we've already been there and we killed everybody, so I'm not sure how exactly this will work. I do not remember this quest line. Is that the brother? No. I mean, something tells me the brother is alive and not dead. Do a hard save though. Haven't done that in a while.
Yeah?
Sure.
I mean, there should be no one here. Maybe he just spawns after you get a quest. Medium. I guess it means medium pile. Oh, random people here, where there was no one before. Interesting. Look at that. Fancy meeting you here.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive.
Yeah, sure.
There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus, sis, just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
Not fighting me, there's no one here. I mean, why would I kill him though? That makes no sense.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and,
wow.
You look like you're doing well.
This guy.
Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time. She'll be okay. We had our fights before. Too bad, though. I really could have used a helping hand right now. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name.
Too bad.
You'll be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know? I guess you've been talking to Lena, too. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Krita, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Worst brother ever. I mean, I'm guessing there might be worse brothers. Whoa, whoa. But pretty bad. You gotta admit. Oh. Bounty sticks. Sure, why not? I'll take this. Again, it's weird that they have the ambient noises of the Sand People or in Korriban of the Sith torturing people when you actually kill everybody. It doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
What?
Oh, that's really slow. Alright, yes? It's your turn. Gotta go fast.
Huh? What can I do?
And also make some money.
Huh? What can I do?
Ooh.
Huh?
There are some mines there. And I guess they are mine because they are blue. I think I set them down for that fight with the Sun people, but they never actually came that way because my party all rushed to the enemy. So I guess they were still here.
Yes?
Sure.
Pastila.
What can I do?
run. I would really like a better robe. The thing is, unlike armor, I don't think you can buy robes. Like you can only find them in specific places or something. Well, at least ones with actual good stats.
Yes?
Alright. So I guess we'll go speak to Griff in the office. Oh wait, we need to go to the cantina too. Yes. I forgot about that.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit. Perhaps not. I can remember my father well enough. But I ask you, why should she have it?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother. You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I'm gonna get light points for this.
I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous. I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life you led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
As if she'd let me.
You make her let you. She's too much like her father in that respect.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again, when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
No, I didn't get light side points. Alright. I didn't expect that. Cool. Sure.
How can I help?
What's up?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training,
I will get the points now.
Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Okay, no. Cool. I mean, it would be fine if I got the points for that. again, I feel like he would behave differently towards his companions. We just talked, Bastila. What the fuck?
How can I help? Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you? I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop.
How do you know?
Force will be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt
don't know.
the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings...
I love these dialogues.
Your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly. I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities. I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available. You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient. Must you be so frustrating? I admit, I had a moment of foolish pride.
I must.
Over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn. Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time? You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad. I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
I think this is my favorite couple from a game. There are others, like Geralt the Trees, for example. But the dialogue they have, like also Aneska and oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Christoph from Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. But the dialogues they have are just so fun. Aneska and Christoph have some really good dialogue, but it's more serious. But the banter between them is, yeah, it's just so good. Which is why I always pick those options, because they are just so well written. Right, let's see what Griff wants. I wonder if we should travel back to that Dantooine before I go back to Manan, just to see if we can get something there. Some event or something.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you can help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here. As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe. I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Torisian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. And now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on...
Well, I will go there anyway, so...
I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Torisian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse. Come on, Mission. I'm your brother. I'm family. You can't turn your back on me.
Forget it, Griff. I'm not falling for that line again. You'll have to find your own way out of this mess.
You bring me a single tack gland, and you not only save my life, but you get a piece of this great business opportunity. I mean, you can't pass this up. Think about it, and you'll see I'm right.
Cool. And I think we're done with Tatooine. Back to the ship. Which is this way, right? Yeah. Alright, I'll go to Dantooine. Just to see if there are any events by landing, and if not, we'll go to Manaan. Actually, let's speak to Mission first, and then we'll do that.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I'm worried about Griff and his latest plan. I got a bad feeling about it. He doesn't know anything about brewing Torisian ale, and now he's got himself mixed up with the Exchange. Sometimes Griff can be so stupid. Part of me just wants to let him get what's coming to him. Maybe a couple broken kneecaps will do him some good. Maybe that's just the kind of jolt he needs to turn his life around. Only, what if they do something worse? They might kill him. I don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve that. But I just can't keep supporting his crazy schemes. Someone has to teach him a lesson. You're right. Griff may be my brother, but he deserted me on Taris. As far as I'm concerned, that pretty much breaks any bond we had. I'm not gonna worry about Griff anymore. Like you said, he brought this on himself. Besides, he always treated me like garbage. Now it's payback time.
Nice. Cool.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Anything new?
I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating. They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic. Those Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Sure.
I can only assume that that was some misguided attempt at humor. I was using...
It was humorous.
But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long. Of course they left. They had a war to go fight, so that we would not all be killed by those psychotic Mandalorians. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is.
That's how it works.
Well, in any case, we felt the brunt of both administrations. Yes, but humans seem the most pervasive, the most consistent. They took their frustrations and hates out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
You should. It's alright. Go to the dark side.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash.
What outburst?
You are a much.
I think you are over.
It would seem.
Thinking it.
Let's not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Cool. Alrighty, let's go to Dantooine. Unless you have something.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us. You're teasing me. You know very well what I said. Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising. Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you.
No.
At times. I am trying my best. You're not making this easy for me, you know. I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
It is ironic. The things we say as younger people come to haunt us usually when we get older. I noticed that a lot.
Yes, well, there's no need for you to agree so wholeheartedly. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you.
Oh my god.
How much I care for you. As a friend, of course. Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the...
And this is where it's stupid. The whole Jedi thing.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
I feel
Again, it wasn't meant
soul-searching for now.
to make that much sense, right?
With our mission.
Like, Lucas made the movie, and it was, you know, just a normal movie. But then it was so popular that he made 2 more, and then that spawned like dozens of books and TV series and toys and then more movies. So it just snowballed out of a very simple idea. They tried to build a whole universe, which is basically not really that well done, at least on the movies. I haven't read any of the books, but I think the books might have done a better job of trying to put more thought into how things works for Jedi and the Sith, like the second game did. Alright, we'll go to Dantooine and then we'll go to Manaan. And then we'll crash. Not crash, but minimize. Annoying. Whoa. Okay, let's try that again. It's a bug of the game that it keeps minimizing on its own, basically. When there is a cutscene. It is an old game, so. I had the same issue with Deus Ex Invisible Wars. It kept minimizing every time I loaded the new area. That was worse, actually. Oh, not a time. Look, we did it once, we did it twice. After a while it loses its charm to do the same thing again and again. Okay. More. Thankfully the game is easy at least. Remember it being much harder. Oh, stop doing that. God damn it. Annoying as hell. Damn. It's time to walk the dog. Let's get Dantooine, see if there is anything else there. And if not, I'll end the stream here and go to Manan on the next time. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. This is one of the most iconic melodies of Star Wars, and I don't think it was anywhere in the Old Republic. That annoyed me so much. They didn't use Imperial March, Duel of the Fates, nothing. Alright.
How can I help? Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask if you'll permit it. In our time together I've been watching you. I've seen your tendency towards giving in to your darker emotions. You do as you please for the most part. Don't worry, this isn't a lead up to a lecture. I'm fascinated by your passion, by how easily it comes to you. You seem to do whatever you want, something I would never dare consider. Don't you fear the consequences? Is it? The thought of what could happen to me if I lose control. Somehow I think life could be very long indeed. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick.
I noticed.
Too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side. I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting to keep using? Would I become the kind of evil I want to destroy? The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? Even worse, who am I to try and make you question them? These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I don't think there is anything else here. I guess we'll go to Manan, but next time. Thanks for dropping by. I'll be back on Monday for sure. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure again. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise Monday. So have a good one. Bye bye.